New Orleans is special. It's a city that captures the imagination and the heart. From the moment you set foot in this vibrant place, you can feel its unique energy. It's a city that dances to its own rhythm, a place where every street corner has a story to tell. It's not just another city, it's a living, breathing entity that thrives on its rich history and diverse culture. The streets are alive with the sounds of music, the aroma of delicious food, and the vibrant colors of its architecture. It's a place where history, culture, and soul collide. The historic buildings stand as a testament to the city's resilience and its ability to adapt and grow, while still holding on to its roots. Cultural festivals bring people together, celebrating the unique blend of traditions that make New Orleans so special. Nestled along the mighty Mississippi River, New Orleans has a vibe unlike any other. The river itself is a lifeline, a source of inspiration and a reminder of the city's connection to the natural world. Riverboats glide along its waters, echoing the past while embracing the present. Whether you're wandering through the vibrant streets of the French Quarter with its colorful buildings and lively atmosphere, or exploring the quieter, hidden corners of the city, there's always something new to discover. Or savoring the flavors of Cajun and Creole cuisine, each bite tells a story of the city's culinary heritage. The food here is more than just sustenance, it's a celebration of life, a way to connect with the culture and the people who call this place home. New Orleans is an experience, it's a sensory overload in the best possible way. The sights, sounds, and smells all come together to create a tapestry of experiences that stay with you long after you've left. It's a celebration of life. From the exuberant parades of Mardi Gras to the spontaneous street performances, there's always a reason to celebrate in New Orleans. The city pulses with an energy that's both infectious and invigorating. The city has seen it all. Through triumphs and tribulations, New Orleans has stood strong, a beacon of resilience and hope. Its historic landmarks and old photographs tell the story of a city that's weathered many storms, but has always come out stronger on the other side. From its French and Spanish colonial past, which is evident in its stunning architecture, to the modern influences that continue to shape its identity, New Orleans is a city that honors its past while looking forward to the future. To the rhythms of jazz that were born here, filling the air with melodies that speak to the soul. Jazz is more than just music in New Orleans, it's a way of life, a language that transcends words and connects people from all walks of life. New Orleans has a story to tell. Every street, every building, every person has a tale to share. The city's rich narrative is woven into the fabric of its being, inviting you to become a part of its ongoing story. And trust me, it's a story you'll want to hear. The enthusiastic tour guides and passionate storytellers bring the city's history to life, making you feel like you're stepping back in time while also being very much a part of the present. But New Orleans isn't just about the past. It's a city that's very much alive in the present, with a vibrant nightlife and a calendar full of events that draw people from all over the world. It's a city that embraces life with open arms. The festivals, the street performances, the spontaneous celebrations, they all reflect the city's zest for life and its welcoming spirit. The people here, known for their warmth and hospitality, make you feel like family. The energy is contagious. Whether you're a visitor or a local, the sense of community and belonging is palpable. And the music? Well, the music is simply magical. Live jazz performances can be found around every corner, filling the air with sounds that are both timeless and fresh. The musicians pour their hearts into every note, creating an atmosphere that's truly enchanting. So, are you ready to embark on a journey to the heart and soul of America? New Orleans is waiting to welcome you with open arms and an open heart. Let's explore the magic of New Orleans together. From sunrise to sunset, and every moment in between, this city has something special to offer. Come and discover the soul of America in New Orleans. Step into the French Quarter, and you're transported back in time. The moment you set foot on its cobblestone streets, you can feel the history and culture that permeate every corner. This is a place where the past and present coexist harmoniously, creating a unique atmosphere that is both enchanting and vibrant. This is the heart of Old New Orleans. The architecture here tells a story of a bygone era, with buildings that have stood the test of time. Each structure has its own tale to tell, from the grand mansions to the quaint cottages, all reflecting the rich cultural tapestry of the city. Cobblestone streets, wrought iron balconies, and colorful buildings. These elements come together to create a picturesque setting that feels almost otherworldly. The vibrant colors of the buildings add a touch of whimsy, while the intricate ironwork showcases the craftsmanship of a bygone era. It's like stepping into a movie set. The French Quarter has been the backdrop for countless films and TV shows, and it's easy to see why. The cinematic quality of the streets, with their timeless charm and character, makes you feel like you're part of a grand story unfolding before your eyes. Bourbon Street is the most famous street. Known for its lively atmosphere, this iconic street is a hub of activity both day and night. From the neon lights that illuminate the night to the bustling crowds that fill the sidewalks, Bourbon Street is the epitome of New Orleans' vibrant nightlife. It's known for its lively bars and clubs. Whether you're looking to enjoy a quiet drink in a cozy bar or dance the night away in a bustling nightclub, Bourbon Street has something for everyone. The energy here is infectious, and it's impossible not to get caught up in the excitement. But don't just stick to Bourbon Street. The French Quarter is full of hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Venture off the beaten path and explore the charming side streets, where you'll find a quieter, more intimate side of the neighborhood. Explore the charming side streets. Discover hidden courtyards, antique shops, and art galleries. These tucked-away spots offer a glimpse into the local culture and history, with each courtyard, shop, and gallery telling its own unique story. Jackson Square is another must-see. This historic square is a focal point of the French Quarter, with its beautiful gardens and iconic landmarks. It's a place where locals and tourists alike gather to soak in the atmosphere and enjoy the vibrant surroundings. Located on the banks of the Mississippi River, this historic square is always bustling with activity. From street performers to artists showcasing their work, there's always something happening in Jackson Square. It's a lively, dynamic space that captures the essence of New Orleans. Street performers, artists, and musicians create a vibrant atmosphere. The sounds of jazz fill the air, blending with the chatter of visitors and the clatter of horse-drawn carriages. It's a sensory experience that immerses you in the spirit of the city. And don't forget to get your fortune told by one of the famous tarot card readers. These mystics add an element of intrigue and mystery to the square, offering insights and predictions that are as much a part of the local culture as the music and art. As you stroll through the French Quarter, you'll notice the architecture. The buildings here are a testament to the city's diverse cultural influences, with each one telling a story of its own. The mix of Spanish, French, and Caribbean influences creates a unique and charming ambiance. This blend of styles is what gives the French Quarter its distinctive character, making it a place unlike any other. Look up and admire the intricate balconies, ornate details, and colorful facades. Each building is a work of art, with its own unique features and decorations that reflect the rich history and culture of the area. The French Quarter is a feast for the eyes. Everywhere you look, there's something beautiful and interesting to see, from the grand buildings to the smallest architectural details. The French Quarter is a feast for the eyes. It's a place where history, culture, and beauty come together to create an unforgettable experience. Whether you're here for the music, the food, the architecture, or just to soak in the atmosphere, the French Quarter has something for everyone. Music is the heartbeat of New Orleans. It's everywhere. From the street corners to the clubs, the city pulses with rhythm and soul. Jazz is king here. Born in the smoky bars and dance halls of New Orleans, jazz is more than just music here. It's a way of life. Head to Preservation Hall for a taste of traditional New Orleans jazz, or check out the Spotted Cat Music Club for a more intimate setting. But it's not all about jazz. New Orleans embraces all kinds of music. You'll hear blues, funk, R&B, and Zydeco. Just wander the streets and let the music guide you. You never know what you might discover. One of my favorite things to do is catch a live show at Tipitina's. This legendary music venue has hosted some of the biggest names in music. The atmosphere is electric and the music is guaranteed to get your toes tapping. New Orleans is a foodie's paradise. The city's unique blend of cultures has created a cuisine that's both flavorful and unforgettable. From spicy Cajun dishes to rich Creole creations, New Orleans will tantalize your taste buds. Gumbo is a must-try. This hearty stew is a staple of Louisiana cuisine. It's typically made with a dark roux, seafood or meat, and vegetables. And don't forget the rice. Jambalaya is another classic. This flavorful rice dish is similar to paella. It's typically made with chicken, sausage, and vegetables. And of course, it wouldn't be New Orleans without a touch of spice. For a sweet treat, you have to try beignets. These square-shaped donuts are deep-fried and dusted with powdered sugar. They're best enjoyed hot and fresh from the fryer. Café du Monde is a New Orleans institution. It's been serving up beignets and chicory coffee since 1862. Section 5. Laissez les bons temps rouler, the spirit of Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is more than just a festival. It's a celebration of life, a time for revelry and indulgence. The streets come alive with parades, music, and elaborate costumes. The colors of Mardi Gras are unforgettable: purple, green, and gold. Each color represents something special: purple for justice, green for faith, and gold for power. During Mardi Gras, the city is transformed into a giant party. Parades wind their way through the streets with elaborate floats, marching bands, and costumed revelers. Catch beads thrown from the floats and join in the revelry. But Mardi Gras is more than just beads and parades. It's a time for community, a time for celebration, and a time to let loose and embrace the spirit of laissez les bons temps rouler, let the good times roll. Section 6. Beyond the French Quarter, unveiling more treasures. While the French Quarter is the heart of New Orleans, there's much more to discover beyond its historic streets. The vibrant energy of the French Quarter is just the beginning of what this incredible city has to offer. From its lively music scene to its rich culinary traditions, the French Quarter is a feast for the senses. But to truly understand New Orleans, one must venture beyond these iconic streets. The Garden District is a must-see. This area is a stark contrast to the bustling French Quarter, offering a serene and picturesque environment. This elegant neighborhood is known for its beautiful mansions, lush gardens, and oak-lined avenues. Walking through the Garden District feels like stepping back in time, with its well-preserved antebellum homes and historic charm. The architecture here is a testament to the city's rich history and cultural heritage. Take a stroll along Prytania Street and admire the grandeur of the antebellum homes. Each house tells a story, with its unique design and intricate details. The street is lined with towering oak trees, providing a canopy of shade and adding to the area's enchanting atmosphere. For a different perspective of the city, hop on a steamboat cruise along the Mississippi River. This iconic river has played a crucial role in the development and history of New Orleans. See the city's skyline from the water, and learn about the river's importance to New Orleans' history and culture. The steamboat cruises offer a unique vantage point, allowing you to see the city from a different angle and appreciate its beauty from the water. Music lovers should visit the New Orleans Jazz Museum. This museum is a treasure trove of jazz history, celebrating the genre's roots and its impact on the world. Located in the French Quarter, this museum celebrates the history and legacy of jazz music in New Orleans. From Louis Armstrong to modern jazz artists, the museum showcases the evolution of jazz and its significance to the city's cultural identity. And no trip to New Orleans is complete without a visit to a cemetery. The cemeteries here are unlike any other, offering a glimpse into the city's unique burial practices and traditions. The cemeteries in New Orleans are unique. The above-ground tombs, often referred to as cities of the dead, are a result of the city's high water table, which makes traditional underground burials impractical. They're above ground because of the city's high water table. This practice has led to the creation of elaborate and ornate tombs, each one a work of art in its own right. The ornate tombs and mausoleums are works of art. Walking through these cemeteries is like exploring an open-air museum, with each tomb telling a story of the past. Lafayette Cemetery No. 1 is one of the most famous. Established in 1833, it is the final resting place of many notable figures and offers a fascinating glimpse into the city's history. Section 7. Embracing the mystique, Voodoo and Beyond. New Orleans has a mystical side. The city is steeped in voodoo tradition with a history that dates back to its African roots. Visit the New Orleans Historic Voodoo Museum to learn about the history and practice of voodoo. Explore the museum's collection of artifacts and perhaps even have your fortune told. Take a guided walking tour of the French Quarter. Learn about the haunted history of the city and hear tales of voodoo queens and haunted houses. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the mystique of voodoo adds another layer of intrigue to New Orleans' unique charm. Section 8. Southern Hospitality, a city that embraces you. One of the things that makes New Orleans so special is its people. Known for their warmth, hospitality, and zest for life, the people of New Orleans will make you feel welcome from the moment you arrive. Engage in conversation with the locals. Ask for recommendations, and listen to their stories. You'll quickly discover that New Orleans is a city with a big heart. From the street musicians to the restaurant owners, the people of New Orleans are passionate about their city and eager to share it with visitors. Embrace the spirit of Southern hospitality and let yourself be swept away by the warmth and charm of the locals. Section 9. Practical tips for your New Orleans escapades. Getting around. The best way to explore the French Quarter and surrounding areas is on foot. For longer distances, consider using public transportation or ride-sharing services. When to visit. Spring and fall offer pleasant weather with fewer crowds. Summer can be hot and humid, while hurricane season runs from June to November. What to pack? Comfortable walking shoes are a must. Pack light clothing for warm weather and consider a light jacket or sweater for cooler evenings. Reservations. During peak season, it's a good idea to make reservations for accommodations, tours, and popular restaurants. Stay hydrated. The humidity in New Orleans can be intense. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. Section 10. Falling in love with the Crescent City, a journey for the soul. New Orleans is more than just a destination. It's an experience. It's a city that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. From its vibrant culture and rich history to its soulful music and delectable cuisine, New Orleans is a feast for the senses. So come experience the magic for yourself. Wander the charming streets, savor the flavors, and embrace the rhythm of the Crescent City. You just might find yourself falling in love with New Orleans. I know I did.